Yes, it's working. Right, okay, cool. Right, get rid of that. Players' tails? Oh, right, I see. Let's play as both. Let's turn this volume up for this funky music. Do, 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 do. Bye, Tails. Oh my god, what happened? We are not collecting the Chaos Emeralds and turning into Supersonic because I said so. Da, 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 da. Ah. Oh no. I wonder if people ever talk about how wrong this feels, playing Sonic with an Xbox controller. Down we go. For no reason. No, my stars ran out. Damn it. Tails is the real MVP. Especially in Sonic 3 and onwards when you can carry Sonic. As if he doesn't already carry Sonic enough, am I right? Oh, look at that, the glitch that we used to do where you can stay on the screen when you're not supposed to be able to. Remember the days. This level on 2-player is awful. Yeah, well, I mean, it's awful if you play as Tails because you just get left behind. Oh. Ah, damn it. We did it, Tanker. That's what happened. We did it. We did the big spooky thing. It's over. And then our spooky girlfriend turned out to be a real spooker. In the ending cutscene. Just as I suspected, I might add. Can't pull a fast one on me, Dead Space. And yeah, anyway, it's Sonic now because we're doing a relax and I couldn't decide on what to play. The people have spoken, and it's Sonic. By the people I mean Lady Dragon, who in the absence of other suggestions became the people. Although Tony suggested Bioshock 2, which is the next game on the list to do. However, it's not installed, so unfortunately you'll have to wait until next time. And by next time, I don't even mean the next stream. Because Friday, I will be doing some more Amnesia, so you can all look forward to that. Da, 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 da. Oh no. I knew that happened as well. The underwater levels, yeah. They are a little bit traumatizing. Like this one, for instance. Although, if you play this one well enough, you can actually do it without ever going underwater. However, if you're that good at Sonic, then, you know, you're probably a speedrunner. But we'll try it. We'll try not to go underwater. It is very difficult, though. All the rings. Damn it. Oh no! Okay, still not underwater yet. That's fine. That was technically underwater, however, it wasn't like ever a danger of drowning, so I win. Oh no! This is a planned underwater bit because now we're at the end. Victory. You miss your PSP. You had custom FW. What's an FW? With all the emulators. Played most of the Sonic games on it, yeah. Stuff like that's great, isn't it? When you can just sit back and relax on retro games. Speaking of which, actually, custom firmware. Yeah, I understand now. Sorry, I just didn't get it for a minute. Speaking of retro games, it's not a retro game, it's a brand new game, but I do want to play Streets of Rage 4. And I will potentially be doing so on stream. No! Oh no! Oh, we did it! We did it! Boss time! I didn't play Streets of Rage 3. Not enough to remark on how good it was. Despite Outlast. Hey, no, to be fair, you never promised you'd play it. Everybody else promised you'd play it. Yes, there's a lot of extra. Are you doing the Red Alert ones as well with all the giant ant missions and things? Wait, was it Red Alert with the giant ants? Or was that Retaliation? Or is Retaliation part of the set? God damn this level and its funky music but really annoying mechanics. Do do do. Do 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 do. First playing both campaigns and the extra missions. Oh, you've got plenty of content there then. That's literally weeks of stuff to do. I wouldn't worry about any horror games or anything anytime soon. I mean, I don't normally struggle for what to play because I've got like a schedule planned out. It's very rare that I have to pick a random game like I've done today. Although I do feel like I could have picked something a bit more engaging than Sonic. Not that Sonic's not a great game, but it's just, you know, there's some nice story-based games I could have picked actually. Now that I think about it, Dragon Age would have been a cracking shout because, well, just because I love Dragon Age more than anything. Damn it! I'd probably be better at it too. Why was this not working? Oh right, I know why it's not working. I know what I'm doing wrong now. You know, promised it. Yeah, Swoog. He got me into Amnesia too. But I was saying that I would play a scary game. And under the advice of someone who has played scary games, I opted for something scarier than my original plan, so... And it didn't disappoint with regards to viewers. Okay, Tony, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we'll catch you next time when we'll be playing regularly scheduled horror games instead of old arcade games. You might start to get warm just talking, mostly BS, not like now, trying to comment what I'm doing while everyone sees it. Ah, talking nonsense is easy while you're playing a game. Easy, easy, easy peasy. Yeah, bye Tony. It's always nice having you here. Do, 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 do. Nailed it. I say as if there's any skill required in the slots game. Nope, speedy boots just make me die. Do-do-do-do. Ah, bollocks. Do-do-do-do. Oh no. Ooh. Icy Torch using the cam, which you understand for a horror game. Yeah, it's I think viewers appreciate being able to watch you crap yourself. You know, I mean, I'll pop in to watch you crap yourself, that's fine. Sonic's antagonist, I call him Dr. Robotnik. It's more popular to call him Dr. Eggman. But, no, I'm a Robotnik man. Judge me how you will. Robotniks unite. Eggmen can go get scrambled as far as I'm concerned. Oh no, Tails, what would you do that for? Damn it. Have I played any Witcher games yet? First of all, hi Ben. And second of all, no. I've never played any Witcher games. Oh no, sorry, I'm lying to you. I've played some of The Witcher 2, but only some, not a lot at all. Oh my god. I've owned The Witcher 3 since it was released, but never touched it. And The Witcher 1 I've watched some of, but never actually played myself. I have a problem actually with the Witcher games in that it gets, number 3 gets talked up to me so much that I feel like it would never live up to the expectation that is now set for it by, excuse me, by other people hyping it up to me. And so I feel like I would just be forever disappointed that I didn't have the absolutely, oh no, I'm going to die here. Oh no, I'm not. Whew, that was close. Yeah, I'll be forever disappointed that I didn't have the mind-blowing experience that everybody else had. So I'm struggling to pluck up the courage to play it and be let down. And then be hounded to the edges of the earth for not liking it as well. I'm sure it's fine. I had a similar problem with The Last of Us. And it was talked up to me so much. And admittedly I played it like 3 or 4 years after it came out. But I mean, that shouldn't hamper the experience of any game, really. At least it hasn't done for any other games that I've played after the fact. But what happened with The Last of Us was that I was told I was in for an experience of a lifetime and, you know, all this amazing stuff. And as it happens, it was just a third-person shooter which was story-focused, and I've seen a lot of it. I will read, I'm just... You'll have to just let me get through the difficult section of the game, and then difficult section of the Sonic game. Lol. Ooh, magic stars. It's actually worth the hype. Not played them yet, but you've seen the gameplay. Thought you'd give it a go at some point. Let me pause this so I can read this. Last of Us is a Marmite game. Yeah, I can totally see that being the case. I'd never met anybody who said a bad word about it though. I only met people who said, like, you have to play it otherwise you're not a human, or something along those lines. Which is a garbage reason to play any game, really. There are thousands of, well, I say thousands. I must have played thousands of games at this point. There are hundreds of games that I would say are better than The Last of Us, but I would never force them onto someone in such a way, if you know what I mean. Because when you set someone's expectations so high, it would be so difficult to live up to that expectation. think Brandon knows what I'm talking about with that. Oh no! No! Give me that ring. My precious. Hey, you bitch. Oh no, Tails, why would you do that? I've seen some gameplay from The Witcher 3, and it looks okay. It's a natural extension from The Witcher 2. Maybe a little bit Dark Soulsy. But I also don't like Dark Souls, so, you know. It's not one of those, like, you know, don't like Dark Souls, it's too hard for me. I understand the concept of, you know, you gotta stick at it and get good. But up until very recently, I only really had a couple of hours a week to play games, and that's not really enough time to get good at something like that. You know, and I didn't want to spend the time that I did have playing games dying repeatedly whilst trying to manipulate game mechanics. Which I understand is how you play most games, but the progress comes a lot slower in something like Dark Souls when you don't get the knack for it straight away. So I'm fairly certain I could do it, I just don't want to. Especially from like some things that I've seen other people do. You struggle at first, but once you get the hang of it, you're basically a speedrunner at the game, and that's kind of defeats the point of a game with such punishing difficulty. In my eyes, anyway. Witcher 3 meh. How much did you do, Brandon, though? I mean, you know, you say meh, but from what I gather, you did an hour or two? Which, you know, if a game doesn't make a great first impression, then that's totally fair. It can definitely spoil your ability to do more, or... Because my initial thoughts on Metal Gear Solid was meh. Like, completely meh, just, you know, not for me. And then I went back to it and did more of it, and then I was very impressed afterwards. But then again, it could be the case that, like I mentioned before, you've gone into it with very high expectations, only to be greeted with very common game mechanics shoved into the one title, and people saying that it's the best thing since sliced bread. Welcome to Game Critique with PeteSmells. Yeah, it's a problem that parents have with games, is that we only have so much time in the day. Oh, that was close. And dedicating... Oh no, I died. This is the pit you can no return from. Dedicating so much time to such a big game is a huge commitment. So, like, to be fair, I could probably do it now because I would do it as a streaming series. And I would get guaranteed, like, 9 to 12 hours a week. Yeah, not your game. You're a very weird one, you, Brandon, actually, with your gaming taste, for a few reasons. I don't know, I wouldn't trade my kids for more game time. I just like to use my game time more wisely. Yeah, your game taste is a very odd one, I find, Brandon, because your actual tastes in stuff, like with regards to like settings and lore, and especially your high fantasy tastes, you'd think that something like The Witcher would appeal to you, like on every level. Never mind just you know, hitting the hype bar, but I have a similar problem with Borderlands in that on paper it should be the perfect game for me because it's a looter shooter with character building and stuff like that. It's you know, it's everything that I want in a game. I love that sort of thing. And then I play it, and after 2 or 3 hours, I'm giving up on it completely. I just don't want to do any more of it. And I couldn't tell you why. But yeah, given your like interest in the Elder Scrolls and films, and yeah, I was really shocked to find that things like Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate wouldn't be a thing, because you seem to possess that sort of that analytical brain required for those kinds of games. So for it to not be a thing is very, very surprising. Yeah, I imagine that to be the case with Borderlands, actually. If you've got a good group of friends, it's going to be the best game ever. Whereas if you're playing on your own, you're going to get bored. I never really experienced much of it in any sort of co-op form. I did bits, but the person I played with was a lot further ahead in the game than I was, and just annihilated everything I came across, and took all the loot, and really hampered the experience for me. So it's, I guess it's oh no, I'm doing the dead. Oh. Yeah, they really kind of put me off it, because it was like, what the point of me playing if I'm not experiencing any of the challenge or getting any of the rewards or anything like that. Whereas if I started, like if the three of us started tomorrow and played it all the way through together, I'd probably have a blast. Which I must point out is an inherent flaw in the game's design, because if it can be played without friends, but it's difficult to enjoy without friends, then I would say that they've missed a mark there. Because there are plenty of games that you can do multiplayer that I would choose not to, because it's just as fun to do it on your own. I think a great example of that actually is Warframe, which I recently started playing. It's, in its very essence, it's an MMO, so you can't play it alone because everyone connects to the same servers. But you don't have to interact with people to get anywhere. And then the times where you do have to play with other people, you don't really have to coordinate, you just run around completing the same objectives as each other. And but it's just as fun to play on your own. So if you had a group of friends, it would enhance the experience. But I don't find myself being bored of the game on my own. I have played the Diablo games. I have played the first two, and I started the third one. I don't know what it is about the third one, but it's difficult to get into for some reason. But then I suppose it's a very different feel to the originals. Third one's shit, well there you go. That'll be the problem then. Yeah, the first two are fantastic games. I felt like the second one was exactly how you should expand into a game. You take a game, you make it better, and Diablo 2 did it absolutely phenomenally. There's not many games that expand on their source material so well. I would definitely go back and play Diablo 3 though. I would give it another go. In fact, I think it's still installed on here. I have the disc somewhere behind me. I might give it a go at some point. I really like action RPGs and hack and slash and things like that, so... Oh, pardon me. Oh, bollocks. Third one is aimed at a lot of casual players, so the loot drops are aimed at your character and build. Yeah, the loot drops weren't really targeted in the first two. You just got stuff. Although I remember reading something about the third one when it first came out, because I was 2 or 3 years behind when I tried it. I remember reading that the loot was actually aimed at... Oh my god. What the hell is going on here? The loot was originally aimed far too closely to the characters you weren't playing. Which meant that you would constantly pick up stuff that was no use to you and then have to trade it on the market or something. I then read it was patched out immediately because I also didn't actually experience that. But I guess that all the loot and drops being aimed at your character was a way of fixing what they'd broken. But then, you know, it's Blizzard, and Blizzard used to be good, and now they are not. Damn it. Whee. Do I want to go this way? I don't know. Yeah, I feel compelled to give number 3 another try, because making the game too easy wasn't a challenge. I can totally see that being the case, actually, yeah, because I remember in Diablo 2 I was stuck for a long time because my equipment just wasn't good enough. I'd had to go back and farm new equipment, basically. That's the kind of thing I like, though. That would probably fall under a criticism these days for sort of artificially lengthening the game time, which I can sort of understand as an argument, but when the concept of the game is built around that, I don't really think you've got room to argue about it, because it's... Oh, for God's sake, this isn't going well. No! That... Yeah. This is where we die. Rip Sonic. You know what? I am actually... When this stream finishes, I am going to install Diablo 2, because I really, really want to play it now. God damn you, Ben. Third game we made a character build which was of the Thorns variety, so enemies attacking pretty much kill themselves with lifesteal. My god. Yeah, stuff like that's a bit broken, isn't it, actually? I like them as mechanics. You know, like, damage reflection isn't a new thing by any means, but it's something that you should be, like, that you shouldn't be able to activate and then possess indefinitely. It should be something that's, like, quite a costly cooldown related thing. So you trigger it for bosses or tough situations. But being able to just walk around and not attack anything and them die anyway is definitely a bit... When a game's too easy, it's much less fun. Oh no! Your brother's a ranged character? Yeah, yeah. It's when you can build such a game-breaking combo, it starts to leave you thinking, what the hell am I even playing for? If you remove all the challenge from a game without a huge price for unlocking it, so what's a good example of that? Oh, the cheats at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2. If you went round and got all the unique dog tags from the guards, which was a really hefty task, you could get unlimited ammo, which obviously breaks the game almost entirely. But in order to have done that, you have to have basically achieved anything the game can offer as a challenge anyway. So then you're going out and have your fun. Whereas if you can, you know, part way into a game, break it entirely, and yeah, it sort of becomes boring. So, was that like applicable to like the harder difficulty settings, or could you have made it more? Oh, if you're going to post a link, just get one of the mods to allow it, because I'm just running just a small anti-spam bot. Brandon, did you figure out how to do it, by the way? Allow people. Oh no! So that was on the high difficulties as well. Oh jeez, that's a rotten shame. Sometimes game breaking stuff like that can be sort of redeemed by purposefully upping the difficulty to stop it being game breaking, but I guess if that's not the case, then that sucks. Tails, please. No! I'm sorry, Tails, I insulted you and I did the same thing. Denied. I was denied. Where am I going here? This is the only level I never learned my way around. After what? When did this come out? 92? Nearly 30 years I've been playing it. To be fair, actually, I very rarely finish this game. Oh no. Oh no, 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 this is the endless section. Oh god, how do you get out of it? I forgot. Like this. No! Nope, 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 nope. Nailed it. My bum's going numb now. No supersonic? Yeah, right, because I'm going to sit here and collect all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh no! A couple of years ago, I emulated all the Sonic games on my phone and finished them all with all the Chaos Emeralds, including like Sonic and Knuckles. Which Sonic 3 and Knuckles as well, that was a bitch because like that's just one really long game, isn't it? It's 2 games shoved into one. And you have to collect all the emeralds twice. With varying degrees of difficulty, so that was fun. Worth it though. Something's going on here. Oh yeah, I see what's going on here now. I have to make this jump, otherwise it's all for nothing. No! Star, please! Damn it! Critical Close-Up Metal Gear Solid 2. Talks about Kojima's plan for the grander scheme of things. Ah! I will take a look at that. That will be my late night viewing for tonight, actually. I love stuff like that. Especially when it involves the Metal Gear franchise, because it's just so damn trippy. Ow. I only played the first two. I never bothered with 3 and onwards. I don't know why that is though, to be honest with you. It's a funny one, the Metal Gear Saga, because it's one of those storylines that, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, no matter how much I get it, I still don't get it. Does that make sense? Oh no! Oh, well, that helped. No, come on. Sonic, please. The Sonic Impaler. I don't like what that what that implies, Tanker. Oh no! Ugh. Do. What have we got left here? We've got the flying level, then the airship level, and then the Death Egg. There was supposed to be any more games after the PS1 game, but the fans wanted more, and Konami tightened their reins on Kojima to pump out more of them. That's why it's so confusing. Well, I mean, I get that Konami were knobheads, and still are. Totally understand why Kojima was asked to pump out more. Oh, well, I don't understand why he was asked to basically, you know, work like a slave, and I'll never understand Konami in that sense. However, with that being said, I don't think that's the only reason that Metal Gear's story is all over the place. Knowing what I know of Kojima and everything he's done since Metal Gear and since leaving Konami, he's just a pretty, is the word creative or messed up? He is one of those two, or both. But I do... Oh my god, no. Oh, damn it. I do get the whole, you know, squeezed for another game. And then proceeded to make another 4 or 5, or however many there are now. How many Metal Gears are there? What was it? Phantom Pain was the last one, wasn't it? That was 5. Can I not get up there now? He is... Oh my god. He is a Kojima. Yeah, that's probably the only way of describing it, isn't it? He's one of a kind. Both equally brilliant and insane. It's a shame that he was milked so badly by Konami, actually, because... Just to let him make a movie. I don't know if I could handle his creative direction in the form of a movie. I wouldn't be able to keep up. He's definitely a man who knows how to express himself in his art form, though, and I can respect that. especially in ways that makes people uncomfortable. Like, a lot of his stuff makes me a bit uncomfortable. But that's a good thing. I like to be pushed out of my comfort zone when it comes to storytelling and things like that. I like to be challenged. And he does it very well. Damn it. You watch a lot of anime, how do you say that? I've never known how. So your mind is trained for complex stories or big old anime titties, yeah. Not much more you need in life, am I right? I don't really know what I'm agreeing to here. I do like a complex story though. Damn it, I'm not doing very good here. What would I say the most complex story I've ever played in a game is? Damn it! This is it, boys. We're at the end game. Oh, I know what anime is. I just don't know how you say it. Is it anime or is it anime? Oh no, 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 no. That's it, dead. Oh. Anime, right, okay. I was right first time. Hooray. Gee whiz, that was something. No rings, really? Oh no, no, don't crush me. Okay. Collect the rings, thank God. Piss off everything in this level. Oh, for God's sake. Hate this game. I swear if this didn't have a kick-ass soundtrack I wouldn't play it at all. Damn it, look what happened. Now the enemies respawn as well. Will that reset the screw? No. Bollocks. Bollocks. Damn it! I thought I could get that. Oh no, have I started it? Oh shit. Oh my God. That was a risky jump. Ah, for Christ's sake. Oh look, a new checkpoint. Maybe that was a good thing. Take that, crab. Oh, piss. I knew it was there as well. And what's that, Brandon? It's disgusting. Okay, I was going to ask you to share, but don't share. Oh no! I have a feeling I don't want to know what you're talking about. Oh, piss. Oh, no rings again. Fuck's sake. This is where our run ends on Sonic. I am not a good enough Sonic player anymore. Mr. Flanagan is online. Ew. That sounds, Damn it, Tanker. You and your code words. I'm sick of you only turning up for disgusting things. Throw your sides at me. I was kidding. Oh. God damn everything about this game. I'm going to politely request that chat moves on from this topic, though, just so that people don't feel constantly uncomfortable. Bollocks! Oh no, I should get the things. What the hell's Tails doing? What the bloody hell? Tails is playing Portal. I don't know. Nobody's outwardly said they feel uncomfortable. I don't know who's lurking, so I don't want to alienate anybody who might be here just to enjoy Sonic 2, which is, you know, a child-friendly game. Yes, ban Brandon. The moderator with the wrong attitude. Oh, bollocks, I didn't know we did that. I imagine Tony would have had more questions, would he here? Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Damn it. Thanks, Jill. Wholesome conversation. T-bone, bone made from tea. You did try. I appreciate the try. Fries, not chips. Whoa. No, he's not here for you to annoy today. I can probably find out where he is though. Please stand by. Oh no, I don't know where he is. I thought he'd be playing Dota if he weren't here. I'm getting kind of hungry too, actually. But I already ate, and if I eat again, that makes me fatter than I already am. Is there a different direction I can travel in here? I don't like this. Oof. Oh my god, this is risky stuff. Least played level in this game. Is that what the fat guy says who plants all the bombs everywhere? It's been a long, long time since I played. That's a potential game to get hold of and stream actually. What do we think to a Metal Gear Solid 2 stream? Sure I can get hold of it. For one platform or the other. I think the section where you have to find and defuse all those bombs was when I truly learned how cruel of a developer Kojima was with the way he hid them, and especially with the last one being under the corpse. That took me a long time to figure out. A stroke of brilliance, I must say. I like to be taken aback in such a way. That's a yes to a Metal Gear Solid stream. Good, because I'm definitely up for that. I will figure out where to get hold of it and what to stream it from. Could have a PS3 sat behind me as well, I could probably get it for that. And we will have some Metal Gear Solid fun times. Oh my god. Bollocks. Yeah, I made up my mind to go about 2 hours ago, you're right. What? That wasn't even a sentence. I made up my mind. That wasn't a sentence either. I made up my mind about 2 hours ago. That was a sentence. But it was a struggle. Oh shit, I did it again. No, I didn't. Didn't do that at all last time. To be fair, like, I have a... You're coming to bed in a sec. Okay. It's okay, we're not playing anything scary. Although you would... Excuse me, you could definitely still can make me jump. Oh, shit. Make mum play it and I have no control? Absolutely not. I will run up and down the landing screaming. I'm not ashamed. Not ashamed enough to not do that. You absolutely could still make me jump. I am that jumpy of a person. Oh my god! Oh. No! 1 life left. What the friggin' hell? No lives left. What? Oh no. Actually, it's the same level, isn't it? It's okay. I thought it started me back from, like, the actual flying bit. Hedgehogs can't fly. Yeah, well, we can keep trying continually until they do. Do-do-do-do. Why does that keep happening? I'm not supposed to press anything while that happens. Exactly, Ben. You eat anything hard enough, it flies. Bollocks. Like that thing is yeeted me across the bloody galaxy then. Oh, bollocks, bollocks, twat, bollock, fuck, shit, twat, bollock, twat, wank, bollock, fuck off, fucking shit, whammock, there. This stream is for mature audiences. Falling with style, yes, you're damn right. Buzz Lightyear forever, saving people from falling. No, Woody. What? I'm confused. We're crashing. You gotta practice your comedy crash first. Oh shit, I did it again. This time I can say that, because I did it twice. Stupid chickens, oh my god. Nope! I knew that was gonna run out. Shit, the bed. Right. I only have 2 lives to get this right. What's reverse crashing? Panic. What the hell? I'm not even doing anything! Exactly. Chicken firing its children out of its arse. I did it. We have 1 life left to potentially beat the last boss with. If I make it that far. What just happened? Oh my god, I'm being yeeted all over the shop. Can I get there? Yeah. Is that the right way? Dunno. This is the boss. Have I tried not dying? This is a tip from a professional. Oh no! Oh no! Damn it. Collect the rings, collect all the rings. Right, okay. Nope. This way. Charlotte, is that you? No.
Yes. It's
Ah,
me.
yeah. You know what? You were so close to making me jump there.
I was so close enough for you to come down as well.
You have knocked it down. Look at what the frick have you managed to do there?
Sorry.
It's all right. I think that's all for tonight anyway. So.